let's play.
So, Alex,
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn's a pretty okay game. I thought we'd check it out. It's okay, I guess. Like, it's not a big deal or anything. It's definitely not a reason to own a PS4 or anything like that.
Is this one of the games for MMO Safari?
No, I wish. I wish this game had a multiplayer. I really do. Like, that is my one issue with the game so far, is that it does not have a multiplayer. Because, like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just do this. Alright, so this is Horizon Zero Dawn.
All right.
It is a pretty game.
It does look very nice, and I've heard a lot about it. I remember we watched the trailer when we did one of our E3 specials, and it looked...
To say I've been excited about this game for a little while is an understatement. Like, this was the game I was most excited for 2017, and the fact it came out right at the start was like, oh shit, we're hitting the ground running, and... Not to sound fanboyish, because I definitely give people shit for that in videos, this game's real cool. Like, this is exactly what I thought this game was, and more. So,
nice.
yeah. Let's get up here and do a little bit of hunting, shall we? So, kind of the most direct comparison you could maybe make to this game is it's kind of like Far Cry and the recent Tomb Raider games had a weird baby, because it's definitely got parts of that, but then it's also got like parts of Monster Hunter in it, because as you can see, there are these really friggin' cool robot animal things
Yeah.
that I am beasting on to steal parts off of them. This is a stealth game, FYI. Like, it's the... You take a lot of damage when you're in combat and you take damage, and stealth is your best friend.
Oh, okay.
But to show you kind of how dynamic things can be, let's a watcher. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, that giant deer is mad.
Oh, he's gonna be madder.
Oh shit, they're all mad now. Oh!
Alright, let's do this, Watcher. Whoa! So that's a Watcher. They're kind of like predators, but they're also wussy as shit. They're pretty easy to kill. The deer-looking things are a little bit more dangerous, but they're herbivores. So there is a concept of kind of predator and herbivore in this game. And if it's a herbivore, it'll typically run from you. If it's a carnivore, it's a little bit meaner.
It'll fuck
That
your shit
being
up.
said, though, okay, that's
Is that a carnivore right there?
that's a Watcher. Yeah, it's busy flipping out all over the place.
Okay. Alright. So this thing will actually eat you. So they're like
Not exactly. So let's get a little closer to these guys and we'll see what's going on. So part of the mystery of this game is it's not clear why there are these robots. Like, so this is some far post-apocalyptic, like post-apocalypse thing where, like, we're back, like, we've looped around, we built giant cool mecha robot things, and then fucked up society so much we're now back in, like, Native American tribal situations. Hunting stuff with bows and slings and tripwires and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
And no one knows why the robots are here or how we wound up like this, but this is kind of the world we live in now.
Well, so far I've learned one thing about this, and it's that they move in herds.
Yes, so and that's the thing. And some of the animals kind of typically behave what they look like. So those are deer. They act like deer. They're kind of skittish. They'll occasionally try and run you down if you, like, piss them off directly. But for the most part, they're just deer. They're gonna graze. They're actually literally called grazers. I'm blanking on their name right now. But I'm gonna go show you a cooler one.
Okay.
But yeah, so a lot of this game is walking from point A to point B. We're picking up about 4 hours into the game where the game kind of goes to its open world mode. So you hear that sound?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Oh.
And thankfully this one's kind of peaceful.
Holy shit. So it's like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
But so for scale, let's get close to it.
Scales like in there. I thought you had scales like my musical scales. I'm like, oh, I'm about to hit the
No.
notes.
No, not at all. But, yeah.
So the Brontosaurus saucer plate.
I think it was more of a giraffe, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's like that's the level of diversity we've had so far that's in this game. There's these crab things that I've encountered that I think we're a little too late, a little too early in the game to get to right now. I figured probably starting off a little bit earlier on, so not to get spoilery with stories. My story parts would be a good thing. But yeah, so this is the world. Like it used to be some awesome ass city or a town or something, and it's been totally reclaimed by nature.
So kind of like like nature finds a way.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the apocalypse that existed in, what's it called, Last of Us, this is a similar apocalypse where, like, this is just farther along down the line.
Yeah, nature pretty much fought back and took over, kind of thing.
So, and that's actually the thing. The tribe you belong to, the Nora, they shun technology, which is a bit of a rarity because other tribes that are out there are like, nah, we go into the old we go into the old one's ruins and pull stuff out. So you'll occasionally encounter some crazy stuff where it's like, oh shit, that guy has a Gatling gun. Where did he get that? How do I get one? Yeah, I think those are no, those are a tree. Never mind. It's a big world. For reference, here's how big the map is.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is this multiple disc?
No, this is one thing, and as best as I can tell, like maybe if you go into a major city or something, it's all one giant seamless loading. I have yet to encounter a loading screen aside for starting up a continued file.
That's pretty fucking cool, actually.
Yeah, I thought so too. So let's do a quick mission here that's kind of story free.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
That's
Call
what
it
she
a
said.
shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks.
I don't know what it is, but the fact that he blinks so often actually makes my eyes itchy because it feels like he's got something stuck in his eyes. And now he's not. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bandits.
No, the facial animations are great. Like one of my Aloy, the main character, Aloy, however you pronounce her name. When you get a shot of her face, like her teeth are fucked up and stuff, but they're not. The facial modeling and the details in these characters are fantastic. See, his teeth aren't perfect like in some video games. It's got
Oh,
some,
wow. You're not.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That is actually some pretty interesting like attention to detail.
So, and also fun little detail. See how it's raining right now?
Yeah.
That's not a guarantee for this cutscene. This is live render. That's just based off of what's going on with the environment. Like, when I did this the first time in my real file, I just kind of came across this in the middle of the day. So, like, none of this rain, no cover. And, yeah, it's totally dynamic like that, which is cool.
Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to
Like,
seeing
look
what
at how detailed this stuff
Hey,
is.
I'm noticing it. Looks really, really nice. Now, okay, so I haven't seen too much gameplay so far, but
We're going to take on a
visually,
bandit cap.
That's the alarm.
visually it's stunning. But
Yes.
you know, I've played games that are visually stunning and they play like dog shit. So
Yeah, so, and we're going to take on a bandit
And
camp
if
right
you're
now to
the
kind of
heroic
give you
kind,
a...
need little extra.
This game kind of breaks down to a couple different categories. It's exploring, it's human combat, or it's kind of a hunting the mechs.
Okay.
And occasionally those overlap with each other in cool ways.
Nice.
But also, so yeah, you've got quests. It's a full-blown RPG in many ways, which is cool. Where is the hunting? Nope, I want bandit camps. Yeah. Let's go with our newfound friend Nil. Nil, how do you pronounce his name? And go take this. So see the blue glow over there?
Yeah.
Those are watchers.
Ah, okay.
Those are the kind of wolfy mech things from earlier. So, like I said, this game is primarily a stealth game. You can kind of break the stealth with this.
What the?
You unlock a whistle ability, and without fail, you can start kind of a conveyor belt of death.
Shit.
And that's often the most effective way of dealing with people. Because it will pull one at a time without fail, and they'll wander into this thing where you can just kind of
Oh,
stealthily
shit.
take them out.
Oh, I'd be so good at this because it's a stealth game.
Yeah, that's part of why I'm playing it, not you. But so here's the other thing too. This game's kind of at its best when we'll try and do the stealth thing for as long as possible. Oh, there's loot. Everything has loot to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
This game's at its best until like shit hits the fan. You're forced to react because the rest of the combat's also pretty goddamn cool. On top of that, so. There's also this thing called the focus, which highlights it's a little tech thing you have. It's kind of nailed onto the side of your face. You pick it up early on in the game.
Okay.
Take her out.
Moonshot, headshot, stealth kill.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I'm not gonna say things take a surprising amount of damage occasionally, but those are bores. I shouldn't be worried about those. But
That's an
slide
alarm.
mechanic.
Would make enough noise to bring in.
What was that?
In many ways, I'd recommend, like, right off the bat, like, the first skills you pick up should be that whistle and the silent strike move, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it breaks the game, but it does make it easier.
Got someone over here.
So in
Doesn't
typical
look
Far
good.
Cry fashion, you can kind of scan and tag.
Oh,
Hey,
he's actually
someone
aware, I
killed
guess.
one of
That
us.
Come here, you idiot.
And there he goes. R.I.P. and pepperoni, bandit.
Let's see if we can sneak in, and that's a person up there. I think. Nope.
No.
My bad. So you also may have noticed there's a lot of people in this camp. So, as much as you detest the stealth approach, it does kind of occasionally play it smart-ish.
Okay.
Because it's... Aloy's a fucking badass. She is not even close to, like, one of the most physically strong video game characters I've played as. Like, we've yet to really take damage. When you take damage, you take damage. Like, some of the beasts in the game can, like, 1 or 2 shot kill you if you're not careful. That's being protected.
Headshot up there. There's a headshot. Nice. So at this point in the game, like, how far along are you actually?
This is about 4 hours. I picked this point because the start of the game is, I wouldn't call it quite linear, but it's an introduction to the kind of systems of this game, and as a result, it's much more restricted in what you can and can't do right off the bat.
Okay.
Let's throw a rock. It's a tutorial in the truest sense of the word, but it's a really good tutorial at the same time. It's got a surprising amount happens in like the first 4 hours of this game before the game kind of opens up into this larger world. And when the game opens up, like, you could probably say that's when the game actually starts, because that's when, like, the choices begin.
Yeah.
And there are choices in a weird kind of way. I guess it's actually worth showing off. Not wrong button. So, you've got crafting to upgrade your various stuff. All your pouches and gear slots are crafted, so you have to build that. You have a bunch of different types of ammo you can deal with. But most importantly, you have your skills. And it's a pretty diverse skill tree and does a variety of things ranging from medicine to, like, this and this are two of the most important starting skills. But then I've also had a lot of fun with concentration where you drop into a slow-mo mode
Yeah.
for short periods of time when you're aiming, which is super useful, especially against beasts.
No, it looks pretty well polished.
Yeah.
That wasn't a stealth kill, Charlie? Come on.
Nope, you
Gotta break some necks, dude.
trying to. This game does occasionally have some problems where... Let's see if I can get this. I should be able to.
Whiff.
Yep.
That guy looks like Blade. It looks like he's about to break up a vampire club. Did you see
Yeah, it
it?
happens. So you can craft ammo on the fly like that.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty
so
nifty.
part of why I compulsively gather resources in this game, which is great because there will eventually come a point in the game where I no longer have to bother picking up stuff aside for, like, this is a health item.
Yeah.
Two types of health. You have potions, which are your kind of insta heals, and then you also have a slow kind of heal over time
Okay.
ability.
Nice.
I
headshot.
thought that missed.
It missed?
I thought it did. I thought it was going right over
Oh.
her head by accident.
Oh, it landed
But it
right
didn't.
on there.
So it's probably about time to show off what this game is
Yeah,
like.
let's see some of the good shit. Come on.
Yeah, when stealth goes sideways on you. And I will do that in 1 second after I get some backup.
I'll get this open. Hold on.
Perfect. Getting the backup is alerting people.
Let me get this open.
So it's just a typical bandit camp in the game. I don't know how many there are. This is the first I've encountered. I'm about 20 hours into the game, but I'm also, like, compulsively doing every piece of side shit I can because that side shit is, without fail, some real cool stuff. These bandits have some okay loot. So we've kind of missed it so far because we haven't had a chance to have it shown off. But there is this kind of crazy sci-fi thing going on. I don't want to get into spoiler territory in case people are going to... When people, like, if you own a PS4, you should absolutely check out this game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm doing way better at stealth on this one than the time I ran it. Alright.
Haven't you got
I
anything
see
better to
something.
In the face! So let's go and make sure no one gets to the alarm. Who's even left? Oh, there's a person there. You get sniped.
The clipping on that knife, though.
Yeah, it happens. Damn, this game's pretty.
It really is, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know how I feel about pretty games, where it's like, if it looks pretty, that's awesome, but if it plays like dog shit, I'm always like, meh.
Oh,
But
yeah,
this
no.
it looks like it plays well, as, you know, it looks like it plays good as well,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say.
So, and just to kind of, for the record, if they're not a main character, recurring character, the facial animations aren't quite as cool.
Of course.
But they're still damn impressive.
Yeah.
They would steal from us, chase us through the night.
I will say this,
We're
though. The
outcasts,
faces are
not
great.
braves.
If you look at the bodies
Almost
below the
defenseless.
neck, people occasionally have weird plastic skin.
How did you come to be an outcast?
And you've got like a Mass Effect level of dialogue you can go
refused to
through.
do
Everyone
what I
you
was
can talk
told.
to
Never
has stuff
went
to say, and
hunting
often
when
when
I
you
could
talk
sit
to
under a
people, they'll be
tree
like,
instead.
"Hey, here's a
I
thing you
argued
should
with
know
my
about." And you'll be
family
like,
every step,
"That is a
picked
thing I
fights
wanted
with
to know
other
about."
braves. One
Shit.
day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me.
Yeah.
I deserved
It's
to be an outcast.
really good at
You seem different.
what
from the
surprises
person
me
you
most
saw.
about this game
hope
is
to
it's
be.
from the guys that made the Killzone games.
That's right. Yeah, you were mentioning that in
And
the
as much
podcast.
as I love the Killzone games,
need to stay
that game
together to
is
survive.
aggressively World War
This
II in
camp we once
space,
hated
down
served
to
us
like the
well.
bad guys have glowing red
you let us
eyes,
stay
SS
here,
trooper
even if it
outfits,
flies in
and
the
gas
face of the
masks. Like it's the
matriarch's
we're
laws?
obviously
by all
the
means.
bad guys. Some of my favorite like industrial design and video game franchise ever, and that
you're an
carries over into that. There's a
inspiration to us.
believability to all of
Thank
it. In this case, it's all kind of surprisingly functional. Oh god.
Oh, do you take fall damage?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
So
Okay.
You take a lot of fall damage. Like I can't stress enough how occasionally disproportionate the damage can feel in this
good,
game.
doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath.
So obviously Nil's got some issues. He's real
I
into
didn't
killing
find him.
bandits.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised.
He's that one guy with the
He was
crazy
already getting
plan
cocky
who's
and
like, no, don't
crouching
worry,
last
I got this. And he just goes nuts during the bank robbery, a la, what do you call it? Reservoir Dogs.
I don't think it's quite that. I think it's Nil's whole story. I'm not going to ruin Nil. I'm not trying to skip out much of this as possible. His motivations are kind of like, I might have been a serial killer, but I'm killing bandits, which are terrible people. So it's the Dexter mentality almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say like let's hire him up to do some Dexter action.
Yeah, and he's around. He's just killing bandits, kind of thing. Like that's Nil's gig. He just wanders the wasteland. He wanders the wastelands, just stabbing people in the throat that probably deserve it, and wearing that crazy ass hat.
They need to release DLC where they dress him up as Dexter.
No. Dexter needs to make a season where he dresses up as Nil.
All right, fair enough.
So yeah, that's now a village with a merchant and stuff like that. We've cleared it out. There are other bandit campy things throughout the game as well.
Now, do those regenerate so you can go back and keep clearing them, or
so that's now a permanent thing.
Oh.
I really should go buy something before I go do what I'm about to go do. Oh yeah, so whenever you level up, all you get is an increase to your health and a skill point.
Yeah, but the skill point tree is pretty elaborate from what we saw.
Yes, and the skill point tree has some stuff, and I think you could easily, like, I'm very much on my way to... if I was to guess, I'd probably say I'm not even a quarter of the way into the game, and I probably have 50% of the skill tree unlocked. But that's also because, like, when I play this on my own, there's not a herd of robots I don't massacre. There's not a bandit camp I'm not going after. Like, if I hear someone going, ow, I stubbed my toe, I'm like, who do I have to kill to help you? Because I need to see everything this game has.
So I know we touched on the post-apocalyptic like thing with the animals and all that, but tell me a little bit about the story.
It's kind of hard to talk about the story in some ways without going into...
Well, like maybe the intro, because I know we're trying to avoid spoilers.
Yeah,
So
you play as Aloy, this red-haired woman you were playing as, who is a fucking badass. I can't stress that enough. Like, this is easily one of my favorite video game characters to date.
Let's have a look at you.
And you get sent out on a quest due to unfortunate circumstances. Your village gets attacked. That's been in there for the media. I think I'm fine saying that. And you get sent out as kind of you're called the Seeker. You have permission to leave the valley, which is not a normal thing for your tribe. Okay, I will take that. Fuck the slingshot.
they actually give you a slingshot. All the crazy weapons you fucking have. The giant machete you've been stabbing people in the gut with.
You throw bombs,
bow.
with it. It launches grenades and shit.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
All the weapons are kind of cool.
That weapon is literally just a wooden stick with a knife in it.
What, this thing?
No, there was one other one before, I think. No. Where was it? I just saw it, but I guess not.
It's a bolt. That's probably what we were talking about, the Rattler.
There it is, yeah.
It's a bolt gun.
What?
I have not bought one of these yet, so I don't know how it handles, but yeah, I now have the gear I'm running on my character, kind of. On those outfits that change your stats, and they all look pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I like that one.
Yeah.
There. Well,
I meant to buy some arrows.
see anything?
Ammo. Do you have Ripper? Yep.
Well, I'll be off.
Thanks.
It sounded like they were rushing the conversation. Like, well, about thanks.
Yeah. So I have two bows now. I have a kind of a sniper bow, precision arrows, and I have my normal bow. And each one has their own special type of arrows that go with it.
Okay.
And let's find some harder beasts, because that'll change things a wee bit. So far, I've been kind of able to brute force my way through the combat, as you may have noticed.
Oh, yeah, not a
That's
problem.
not typical. Oh, I should have gone up that way. And as I mentioned, you can have different save spots. You can also quick save at these things, which is fun.
So you said the weather is very dynamic. So like,
It's raining now.
yeah, that's what I was looking at. Right. Oh,
Just
not only that,
transition.
but it's like full snow and all that stuff. Wait, that should take away health points jumping into fucking ice cold water.
Yeah, I got my booties.
What do you think gonna protect you about that much river? It does look really nice though.
Gotta find a way to
I'd like to
avoid
see
more
like some.
shots.
Oh, there we go. Some action.
So we're gonna get you some real action by going where I'm trying to get to, and this will kind of answer some of your like, but what about the story questions? If I can get there, and it will show off some of the cooler animals. Not animals, the cooler mecha. Yeah, it's a fox. What does the fox say? Oh, and also a fun fact: the UI for this game is completely customizable. I have parts of it turned off, but like you can control how much of it's visible and shit like that. I could have all of the stuff on the screen right now go away if I wanted to. I don't because I think people, a lot of people out there are like, no, it's super immersive if you do. I'm like, yeah, it's also a super good way to waste all your good high-end ammo. Don't want any trouble, grazers. I'm just trying to get through here.
So how many species have you run into so far? Because I know this is supposed to be like some crazy.
I think I've run into 6, and like there's definitely a tipping point where the game goes from
Quiet now.
yeah, it's lots of normal, like it's these basic guys to I went from like encountering some generic dudes to like, oh shit, these like things are real now. So we're gonna get to see some combat ones up
There we
here.
go. Yeah.
It's called a sawtooth.
Bro, you're just run in there and start breaking necks.
These things will wreck me. Like these, not me because I'm okay at the dodging and stuff, but like these things. Here, I'll show you.
There's gotta be a way in.
It's got a gun. It's got a radar system. This is a predatory one. Like it's made to attack people, or more so. See that thing setting out like a radar pulse?
Yeah. Oh, how did it not? Oh my god.
I got a stealth suit on.
Ah.
The armor I'm wearing right now, like it looks like a little ghillie suit, and it should because it's. Where the fuck did that come from?
Right. Oh well, we got a freebie.
Yeah, there's a, as you may have noticed, a generous amount of auto aim
Yeah.
on your spear tackle.
It's like, hey, good morning. I'm here to wreck your shit. Nice.
So fun
shot.
fact, those things are only a one-hit kill from that angle. If I hit it from the side, I have to basically blast the plating off the side of its face to get a one-shot kill on it. I can't just bust into it like that.
Do they have any like puzzle stuff? Because obviously, I mean, you're working right through the doors, but there are actual like puzzles involved in the process right now, or is
Yes.
it just okay? And not puzzles like find the key here, kill this mob.
No,
get
there's
key.
some of that actually too. There's this stuff fewer and farther. They're fewer and farther between than maybe I'd like them to be, but there's definitely some puzzle aspects. And I haven't got a chance to show yet because things have been kind of easy combat-wise. But a lot of the so we're in a cauldron right now. It's a kind of special mech-heavy area.
Okay.
We're inside a forbidden area for normal humans because we're the Seeker and we don't give no fucks.
What's it for?
Are they about to give some fuck? What the?
Smoke screen.
Smart man. I would have just gone in there and break necks.
And you can do this. I'm just so used to playing this game tactically and kind of slow and methodically. It's hard for me to break that habit.
Those things are moving.
That and there's a lot of them in here.
I wonder where.
So let me show you what I was talking about. So I had to blow kind of the side thing off before I could get the headshot on it.
Wow. That's actually pretty nicely again, it goes back to the whole detail thing, which is really like
Yeah.
clean.
So here, let's find some more of them. Maybe I should have shown it off on these guys because they're easy if I fucked up. A lot of these guys have specifically destructible points. That are their weak points and stuff. Like, you can blow weapons and armor off of them to expose weak points or disable weapons altogether. Which is super useful.
Which is actually pretty similar to what they're adding. Well, they added something like that to WoW not too long ago, where it's like all these little extra factors to take care of.
Yep.
It's nice though. Like so. As far as the story goes, like, have you? How far? Well, let's just ask. How far along are you? Don't necessarily have to say where, but like, let's say percentage-wise, where are you at?
I am tracking down the people that I'm on my way to kind of the King's Landing of this game, like the big city of this world in my area. It's called like Meridian or something.
Oh, okay, so they actually have big cities then.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
not-
I've not made it to that place yet.
Okay.
Because I'm spending all of my time like spelunking in giant fuck off ruins and hunting legendary beasts and
So you're very much like
I'm taking my time.
Alloy
with this one.
Dothraki.
Yeah, no, so to further actually that joke you just made, the tribe you belong to, the Nora, are super Dothraki.
Of course.
And that they don't trust technology. Like it's all like being in here is a sin punishable by exile.
Oh,
But I'm the Seeker, so it's cool, and Alloy don't give no fucks. But that's a
Okay.
separate topic.
that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Huh. So like, okay.
Where am I supposed to go?
So is she like? Do they have? And I'm just kind of digging into like the Ghost in the Shell ish kind of theory now, because you know in that game or not game, but in that series they have a lot of like integration with technology, and it's a part of their lives. Did you get bounced back? What the hell? Oh no, that was something else. I'm guessing since your tribe is a purist tribe as far as not trusting technology at all, they don't have any some sort of like cybernetic-esque implants.
No, but so this thing I keep popping up, this focus, it's a little chip on the side of her head. Like it's a relic from the kind of golden age before. And that's what a lot of this game is, where it's let's go for a ride.
Might regret this.
So and your tribe's unique in that the other people in the game don't seem to have those types of issues.
Okay.
Like you encounter someone who has one of the same little focus chips on their face, and you're like, "Holy shit, you have one too!" And he's like, I want to talk about it." But no, it's kind of this weird. What's the right word for it? Coexistence, because like your tribe's not confused what they are. They call them machines.
Yeah.
And they know they're not like animals made of metal. They're just they're different. But like they refuse to learn more about them, and they're like, no, don't go into the ruins. Don't use guns. We use bows. Like other people use bows too. So maybe that's not the best example. But like they think of them as demons occasionally and stuff. Like there's a combat mech in the game you encounter pretty early on that you keep calling a demon when it's actually called like a corruptor or something the rest of the game. I got that. Cool. So here's hoping I get this on the first shot. If there was one gripe I had about the game is traversal like that you just saw can be a little, I don't want to say finicky, but occasionally it feels like you should make a jump that for some reason you don't, or vice versa. Like there have been some jumps where it's like, well, I'm obviously supposed to make that jump. I've never made that jump the rest of the time. Like that's the same jump I made twice in a row. When I came to here the first time, I think I did that jump like 3 times. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And suddenly it worked better on the last one. Yeah, that's been my one complaint, because occasionally traversal, when it's working, traversal's fucking great. When it's broken, though, when it doesn't work in your way, traversal can feel really shitty, and like you can Skyrim your way up mountains occasionally too, which is great. except when the game chooses to be like, no, we're not letting you do that all of a sudden, or hey, we built this environment, you can't Skyrim your way up now. And you're like, well, how the fuck do I get up there? And it's one specific climbing spot that's kind of colored yellow, but also super easy to miss.
Oh, okay.
So let's make myself a little bit of backup. I don't know if that was still recharging.
Looks like it's up now, maybe? No?
No, So you asked about kind of the ghost in the shell stuff you could maybe do.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Well, yeah, I remember seeing that in the preview. Now you can write it, right?
Not that one specifically, but no, that one now belongs to me, at least temporarily, and it will, in theory, help me out in combat.
You have gained sovereignty over said animal. That's kind of cool. Like, I like that they added that little as well. Like, you can either finish it off or you can convert it to one of your own.
Yeah, and part of why you do these kind of tech dungeons, or whatever the right word might be for them, is it unlocks more stuff you can override. So in theory, he should start... Okay, yeah.
It's like an android cockfight. Do it too, do it too. Nice. Oh, wait, did you miss? Why did you hit your own? What?
It's not permanently mine.
Oh, are you beating it because it's like bad,
Yes.
bad thing? You didn't.
Sure, we'll go with that.
You lack discipline.
Oh, come on! Okay, there's the crab.
Yep.
Crab's not here to play. Crab is
Oh,
a tough fucker.
crab battle. That's exactly what you've got. Oh, nice. Yes, saw that. That was a good one. So, like, you were mentioning earlier that, like, this game, like, I mean, the stealth aspect is cool, but then it really starts to fucking shine when you go into, like...
So you're gonna get to see that now, because that
Yeah.
crab...
That crab's not fucking around.
Yeah, so look how much health he's taking off per shot.
I
too.
saw that, yeah. That was just a fucking chunk. And look, and now you're, like, stunned.
Stunned because of
Yeah.
the Watcher. So part of why... Fucking crab! Ah, it's got me.
Oh. That took, like, 3/4
Yeah.
of your bar. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you definitely aren't fucking kidding when it does, like,
Yeah.
this is a stealth game, because otherwise crabs fuck.
So it comes in waves, because when, my character's farther on enough now where I can, like, comfortably take on 3 crabs and be pretty confident it's going to go my way the entire time.
Okay.
I'm not sure I would have said that at this point in time.
Oh, well. Oh, luckily you didn't take any fall
Yeah.
damage there.
Oh, no, it's also possible to lose, like, 2/3 of your health to fall damage.
There's something right there that was red. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, that's red means I can't pick it up.
Okay.
Or you have set inventory space, which only seems to like you can only carry so much medicine.
Oh, there's some health right there. Yeah. Okay, so since this is kind of a big stealth-ish game and there's a big theme around the mechanics for that, can you pull like one of those? I guess
See what I was talking about, the traversal?
Yeah. Can you pull one of those like weird Metal Gear Solid-esque feels where like
Yes.
you can go back into stealth and then they'll like look around like where'd he go? Huh.
To a certain extent, yeah, it's easier. How do I phrase this? It's easier with humans because. So part of the issue with the not issue, but kind of the difference between the human enemies and the mech enemies. Oh no! The mechs they're animals. They attack instinctively, for lack of a better phrase. Like, I've never had to fight. God damn it! I've never had to fight a mechanized crab in real life. But if but like that crab kind of acts like a real crab does normally. Let's turn that off because it's annoying me.
We went from crab battle to cliff battle.
You joke, but it's
I can understand it gets really annoying really fucking
Yeah.
quick. Not my joking. My joking's great, but like the shitty mechanics with certain things. Like it's, I mean, there had to be something that was kind of meh with it.
no. So that's the weird part. I've only had this issue I'm running into right here with this spot. The rest of the time, the jumping's been pretty. Wow, I shouldn't have made that, and I did somehow.
Well, that one right there, that one goes the furthest. So that Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of blows ass.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, and maybe it's like they need to fix this jump or something. But for right now, I don't know what it is. But like, this is pretty indicative of what was happening to me. Like, and she should be able to grab the edge or something.
So yeah, can she grab like? Can
Yeah,
she?
she can grab edges. Like, look. She
Well, I
grabbed
mean,
it.
like, I mean, from a jump, like.
Yeah, all the time. She does
Okay.
it all the time. Except here.
Cliff battle.
I was kind of afraid this was going to happen.
Well, we had a good recording time, Charlie. I guess this is we're gonna close it out here at the cliff.
Yeah,
I'm sure that'll get patched. I'm sure this. I mean, well, I'm not making excuses for it, but I'm gonna say, for what it is as far as the game and everything that it is so far, like for this being the fault in it, this is just the shitty oversight bug on the QA side. Like,
yeah, and it's weird because I can replicate this
well, then,
way too frequently.
Yeah.
And maybe it's I'm jumping a little bit too soon, but
yeah. Well, let's see. This game was AAA Game of the Year potential, but now fucking literally unplayable. 2 out of 10 shit games.
no,
Or-
far from it. So, and I guess while we're on that topic, it's the other way that's occasionally weird traversal. But wow, I have not had this.
Is it because it turns slightly? Like if you can run, the best way to run a straight line, does it actually fix that?
Let's try.
Oh, you can pick it up now. It's not red.
Yeah, because I no longer have full medicine.
Ah.
My medicine pouch was full.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it's because there was a slight curve in
Maybe,
your run.
yeah, maybe that's enough to throw it off. Like, there are occasionally some traversal issues with this game. Mm-hmm. Like, those, that tightrope I walked across earlier at one point.
Yeah.
I've had in my playthrough of this game, I've yet to die against any enemies. But I've died several times to environment comes out and fucking kills you. Where it's like, oh, I thought I was on that tightrope, or nope, didn't mean to roll off that cliff. Like, maybe there should be a little invisible wall that stops that from happening.
So, like, okay, since we're talking a little bit more about, wait, hold on. When you were holding that, was it actually holding your breath-ish kind of thing, like, or?
I have a zoom. That's the focus thing I was talking about.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
It's not infinite though. It's a timer.
But that's what I
It
mean.
will-
Like, it's like you're holding the bow back, and you can only use so much fatigue from it before it drops, kind of thing. Oh, are they gonna fight? Oh, no, they're not gonna fight.
Not quite, but you're not that far off though either.
Okay.
It's not aggro the crab.
No. So, I mean, since we're talking about, mechanics and different things and all that stuff, does this actually have a, I guess, crafting mechanic?
Yeah.
Built? Okay. I don't know if we
I
haven't
can
seen
build
it yet,
more
have we?
arrows.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did it earlier. Yeah, you can make the more. But
Yeah, you're collecting stuff for the purposes of crafting. Like,
Okay.
like I said, all the pouches you have to get stuff to upgrade. Some of them are legendary items. Some of them are just like junk from the environment.
Okay.
You can craft. What am I doing? Health items you craft from living animals you hunt, like those boar and rabbit and turkeys all over this game. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not a barren wasteland without animals, oddly enough.
So does this have that kind of like? I mean, I'm going to quote the Matrix here at this point, but does it have that like? No one really knows how the machine started, kind of thing, and it's kind of building up to it, or
Yeah, that's very. Shit! I aggroed everything again.
Oh.
That's very much the story.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
But you're like it reveals it like over time when it makes sense for the plot, not necessarily
Yeah.
like.
So it's special arrow stuff explodes.
Oh, nice.
So it's stun stuff. It does no damage though. That's the one downside.
Crap battle. Oh, well, that was like what? Oh yeah, that stun thing sucks. Like, I can feel your. Oh shit. So that bar on the bottom, the green one, is that your like?
That's
your,
my medicine pouch.
Okay.
Medicine's kind of a slower heal over time, but you can pick up medicine from the environment. Fucking fire arrows. Why not?
Yeah, don't they have like aren't they like super effective or some shit?
They do
That's-
more damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
I was much higher level when I came in here last.
Ooh. It's down. Charlie, no.
No, the crab's not down at all.
No, I saw the other ones, the Watchers. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Dude fucks.
yeah. He's like the bastion of this game so far. So have you done it? Well, because I know you're jumping into a save game, but have you had any mini like actual
Yes.
bosses
so,
yet?
Part of why I wanted to get through this is there is a.
Okay, that wasn't so.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, point blank with the crab, probably not a. Oh, nice. Oh, you stunned it, huh? Oh, it's almost dead, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it? That's pretty cool that you can do the taser shit. Like, I like the different mechanics with the arrows and.
So I'm gonna actually blow a hole in its head so I can get to its.
Yeah, because I mentioned
Yep,
in the
there it goes.
core. Yep, there it is. I wonder what's inside.
So I didn't do it this time, but you can actually shoot the backpack off of them, and you can get rare loot out of that backpack. It's a much better drop, actually, if you get to drop the backpack.
Okay.
So the boss will be a good chance to show off some of the other functions of this game.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, let's make sure I have the ability I think I should have.
So I don't know if I had asked this already, but can you max out every single talent on here?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like you have to choose one of the 3 on there and keep going. Kind of like Destiny, where you can only choose one of this row here. Okay.
So long as you want to grind it out, you can absolutely, as best as I can tell,
Okay.
unlock every part
Okay.
of that thing.
All right. So as part of the, is her outfit stayed like that the whole time, or like
No,
is it
I
part of the
changed
crafting
this.
thing?
This is actually not even the starting outfit here.
Okay. You don't have to change to it, but I was just wondering, if,
Inventory-
like,
I'll show it quickly. It's not that bad.
well, I can see in the cinematics she's wearing something different. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Okay.
I do a lot of stealthing, so she's running on a stealth suit. My character, because I've broken the game ever so slightly with how compulsively I'm doing everything, I have like end game armor, I think, and I'm barely into the game. Where it's like, yeah, I have some real high damage reduction right now with a giant fuck off. Like, hey, here's a giant stat boost to your stealth skill. Thing rammed into it, so it's like, yeah, I'm probably not changing my gear the rest of the game.
Now the traversing thing is working pretty nice.
Yeah, so that's the thing. When it works, it works. When it doesn't,
Yeah.
It's-
Let me not fucking jinx it though, because. Oh, yeah, there we go.
yep. So, kind of asked about bosses earlier.
Yeah.
Bosses come in a couple different flavors. They come in either machines or they come in humans. And the humans are often more of a scenario, I guess, would be the best way of thinking it. With a dude with lots of health.
Okay.
Or it's... Yeah, they're more scenarios. The beasts are beasts.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. I personally like the boss beasts. I think they're cool. I'm not supposed to go that way.
I like how I did on Mike just launch you right. Oh, you can do something on the right. There you go.
That's medicine.
I saw after that crab did some fuckery, and that'll come in handy.
Oh yeah, that crab.
Crab was no
crab.
joke. I was actually like, it was interesting too, because like you aggroed one, and all of a sudden it was just like, well, we're just gonna shit on you.
So
now.
and that's the way that's the way the kind of watchers work. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, so I'm supposed to go this way. She gets around, as you may have noticed.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason, and I know this is gonna be a weird reference, but like, I remember you've played Smite, right?
Yes.
She very much reminds you of like Artemis. Like it's just a very much
Yeah,
very
but that's
like,
any character with a bow, I think, to a certain extent.
Well, I mean the stealth suit also kind of like adds to the whole look.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks. I want to. It reminds me of so many little mashups of things. Like it has that Metal Gear Solid feel. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of influence from Ghost in the Shell. Like I
Maybe in a
personally.
setting kind of style
Yeah.
thing. I'm not sure. I think if you're expecting a Ghost in the Shell kind of game, you will be disappointed because this game is definitely not a Cyberpunk Odyssey like
Well, no, I mean
that game that franchise deserves. Like
Yeah. And I think the only like Ghost in the Shell game that's come out is just like a shooter.
arena shooter, which it's
Yeah.
fine, but it's not that franchise.
Yeah, no, that game or that series is not that, but
Yes.
this gives me that whole like Ghost in the Shell / Matrix-esque vibe, Like I feel like you're at 0-1 the city, you know, kind of exploring and getting around kind of thing. Which I'm sure
Yeah.
eventually there'll be like a 0-1 location. And for those of you who don't know, what 0-1 in the Matrix series, 0-1 was the home, like homeland of the machines. But anyway, it's just because I miss the Matrix.
No, it's this game definitely seems to borrow from some kind of cool influences across the board, and I'm okay with that because I like what it's pulling with them. Oh shit! That thing got me with the shock field.
Oh, yeah.
But so, this is where machines are made. It's building a badass machine, if you will.
And then right now in the story, because I mean, obviously no spoilers or anything like that, but like right now in the story, you don't know why this exists. It just is there.
yeah, it's just kind of around. Like it falls in this weird category of wow, stupid floor. And as you may have noticed, the kind of self-heal will heal you all of the way until you get disrupted. Actually, let's see what that is first. 'Cause that may be an item I want.
It's purple.
Yes, that's the
Ooh.
stealth weave thing I mentioned earlier. It's in
Oh,
my
okay.
higher end armor. So you asked about, let's do some crafting quickly. If I can. Nope, I can't.
You're missing
I don't have
fatty
enough
meat.
meat.
Yeah.
Don't stop to think about the fact that you just shove meat into a vial to make health potions.
And if
Won't
you're
like what you think up.
and if you're vegan, please don't write to complain about this. It's just it's
Oh, this is the least vegan-friendly game ever because it's like, no, the animals need to die so I can make better backpack. But you should stop killing the machines. The machines want to kill the shit out of me, so they gotta die too. So
but-
here's your boss.
Oh, nice. It looks like a giant kiwi's lost his shit.
Let's take a quick second. That's where his weak points, FYI.
Oh, okay. So it kind of has that beetle-ish look. Or
Go
like,
down, go down, go down. Yes!
It's down.
So up until now, you've seen me kind of beast on shit with the basics of the tools.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and show off some of the cool shit you can do. What's this thing weak to? Explosions. Okay. It's not useful.
Michael Bay would be so proud of this moment right now. Like, what? It's weak to explosions. Bad time to shine. That's pretty cool. I like that.
So I'm literally blasting chunks off of it.
Yeah. Oh shit! Wow, that was a nice dodge. I
Yeah.
thought it actually had gotten you.
Takes me a second to get back into it, but I'm pretty good at dodging these things.
Isn't it weak or like strong against fire?
Yeah, but fire does a dot over time effect.
Ah. Okay.
So this is probably my favorite weapon in the game.
That hook thing is actually pretty fucking cool. Because then it falls over, you can fuck shit up.
Yep. Did I get it?
It's teetering. It's teetering.
There it goes.
And ooh, no, Charlie, no.
I'm gonna recover my goddamn health.
Oh, it's back up. Boom. Just get rid of the last watcher if you can.
That's the plan. That'll work. That went down.
Also, Charlie, I'm a member of PETA, and this game is very offensive.
Oh, who cares? They're robots.
Robots have feelings, Charlie.
No, they don't.
They're robot animals, which means they're cuddly and cute, and you're just being a jerk.
Fucking yeah, I'm being a jerk.
Can't you just enjoy
My
your...
family has a joke about PETA.
Could you just enjoy your gluten-free meals?
No, my friend Lily has a joke about PETA, which is it's awfully convenient to be friendly to animals up until one eats your face.
Exactly. Oh, did it actually just show critical hit right there when you were
Yeah,
like...
so that thing you do when you knock it to the ground with a stun, you can get a critical hit. So I'm gonna set that up again for myself.
Nice.
It's a tripwire. Oh, it dodged tripwire. Damn it.
It's learning.
No, it's not. I just missed it. Takes a second for it to go down.
There you go. Boom. Is that gonna be it? No, it's still, wow, yeah, it's still like what, a little bit over half. Boom. Still got a lot of health.
Yeah, it's a boss.
Well, then again, you did spend a good chunk of the time like fucking up with the Watchers. Huh. Just looks like a giant kiwi bird with a
Yeah.
tail.
Oh, I don't have enough health for this.
Ooh.
Maybe it was ambitious coming in here. Most ambitious.
Charlie, no. Oh, it's down. What do you...
Oh, it got itself on the tripwire like
Oh.
that earlier.
The long con.
Probably death.
Oh,
Yeah.
you rolled into that one.
Yeah.
Oh. I like the fire detail. It looks pretty fucking nice.
Yes, the fire looks real good.
It looks really good. Like, oh shit.
So actually, I think we should end it on that. Like, as much as I'd have fun doing a victory here, I don't want to spoil this more than I already kind of have, because half the fun of this game is like, oh shit, that's a thing. So that's probably as good a place as any to end it. I guess minor complaints for inventory can get kind of weird because you have this giant resource thing you got to scroll through, and it's some of the stuff you can trade, but like ancient toothpick is totally without any value except for selling.
Yeah.
But then this thing, occasionally you'll have to have it in your inventory to buy certain items, like special bows. You have to give them money and an item kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But like it's
So kind of like a weird S version of a barter system.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
No, and like it's, I have nothing but good things to say about this game. Like it's hard to emphasize just how good this thing feels in motion too. It just feels so good when you're playing. It feels natural the way it all works. So yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it looks nice. I have to say, it's one of those games that like doesn't. How do I want to put it? It doesn't. The name doesn't overhype the actual content.
no, it does not.
Yeah, which is rare nowadays, because a lot of these things you'll see and it's like, oh yeah, it's fucking hyped, and then, you know, I've had my heart broken over hype
So
being bigger than
we
the
all
fucking,
have, yes.
yeah. Like, you know, case in point, World of Warcraft World of Warcraft
No, it's this
Warlords
game,
of Draenor.
as many jokes as we made about it kind of on the podcast and some other stuff, like, if you own a PS4, you probably should own this game. It's really good. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like or a comment down below. If you really liked our video, why don't you give us a subscribe? You can do that by clicking on the subscribe button down below or the skull icon over on the right. If you're curious about our other videos, we have a ton to pick from. You can go and browse the various uploads we have, or you can click on the two videos to the left here. One will take you to our most recent upload, whatever that is at this point in time, and the other one will take you to one YouTube thinks you'll enjoy the most out of our stuff.